Hello friends, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm back here in Genshin Impact because I'm going to be doing a part 2 to a series that I started a few days ago, and that is playing Genshin Impact, but I'm only allowed to use level 20 characters, and this is technically a part 3, I guess, but it's a part 2 to the version where I use the wheel and spin for 3 characters. I know I have been using the wheel a lot recently, and it's totally not because I've run out of ideas or shit to do. Anyways, let me show you the wheel for today's contestants. Now, if you don't remember last time, we did Kaveh, Sayu, and Kuki Shinobu, so those 3 are off of our list today, which remaining is Sara, Yao Yao, Candace, Aloy, Goro, Layla, and Yunjin. So I guess let's spin for the first character. Ooh, Candace. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, only because I've heard people say that Candace sucks, and I've also heard people say that she's like a really good shield, so I'm not sure how to feel about that, because I've never used her before. But anyways, let's spin again. Maybe we'll get Aloy, and then we could make this really interesting. Ooh, okay, Sarah. I think I like Kujusara, honestly. I think she's a really good Electro support. I just haven't built her yet. And for the final character, okay, Layla. I've heard people say that Layla is, like, besides Zhongli, one of the best shielders in the game, which I think is really interesting. But now, let's get into building these guys. Alrighty, I think first I'm going to start with Sarah because she is our first person here. From what I know, as I said earlier, she is an Electro support. She's really important for, like, Raiden Shogun, I think. I'm pretty sure she scales... Whoa, her damage is really high. Holy crap, dude, you see that? 409% at level 1? Okay, but still, I think today we are just going to be building her as a pure Electro unit, because obviously it's recommended, I think, that you build her that way, I'm pretty sure. So let's just slap on 4-piece Thundering Fury for her, and then pick out a weapon. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a crit damage bow, because if we look at our girl right now, she is lacking a lot. I'm considering giving her Aqua Simulacra because of, look at that, crit damage, and also the damage dealt by the wielder of this weapon is increased by 20%. The HP could help, but it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, since she's level 20, the HP boost would be a bit useful. But if we look now, oh, that looks so good. I love that so much, because she's just over 200, which is nice. She's got that electro damage bonus. She's got a lot of attack, too. I think that's actually her, her ascension stat, I'm pretty sure. But now that we're done with Sarah, let's move on to Candace. I don't really know how Candace works. Okay, that's how Candace works. Okay. Okay, interesting. I'm not really sure how to feel about this because she scales off HP, but it's like 12%. So, what is the recommended set for her? Tenacity Emblem. So it looks like people build her as a support. I don't know. I think we can test Emblem first, and then maybe after we can do like 4-piece Heart of Depth or something. Now if we look at your ratio here before we put the crown on, definitely in need of some crit rate. So let's give you Yelan's crown here. That's not too bad. I like that. Let's give you a weapon that's not terrible. Okay, this is difficult because the only weapons that I have are crit rate weapons. So we might just have to give you a crit damage circlet and give you, like, a ton of crit rate from that weapon. So let's just give you this unused one, and then we can toss on the Glad. This one gives a lot, so let's take this from Hu Tao. It increases attack and def, which doesn't really matter too much, but that looks really good. You see that? That's good. Candace goals, honestly. Hydra damage bonus too. Her attack's pretty low, but that's to be expected. It is still over 1,000, even with an HP stance, which I think is interesting. But there we go. There's our Candace build, number 1. Now, let's talk about Layla. I think for her, she obviously wants tenacity because she's kind of like Cryo Zhongli in a sense. I think I'm just gonna build all of these characters as a DPS because I want to see how much damage they can do. I don't know if this sword is good for her. Maybe, but I'm probably just gonna give her this sword that Kuki Shinobu had. Also, that means that my Ayaka has been running around with a dull blade this whole time. So let's give you this. I think that's fine. Now, I'm probably just gonna give you 4-piece Blizzard, because I think that's like standard stuff, so you're just gonna be our new little Ayaka here. And just to make this interesting, I do actually have an HP Sans on this set, as ironic as that is. So we can give you that as well, and your cryo damage goblet, let's see here. What are we looking at? This one's got a lot, this one's got a little bit. Let's see what your ratio is looking like. Hey, that's pretty good. Could use a little bit more crit rate, but she's got a lot of crit damage too, which is a lot of good. So let's slap on one of these cryo goblets that has some crit rate on it, which would be Ayaka's. I guess that makes sense. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that, that looks really nice. Okay, so there's our makeshift Ayaka. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Sara, so let's find an interesting team and see how well she does. I'm gonna be using her to try to get aggravate and dendro reactions, as opposed to, like, straight electro damage, kind of, if that makes sense, so let's make a team. Now, of course, we're gonna want Benny in there, and I think for our constant applier, we're gonna take Kale like we did last time. And I want to check to make sure that she has artifacts. Of course she doesn't. Why do you have... We're just gonna throw on some emblem pieces on you. My characters are gonna be all messed up after this video, bro. Alright, here we are. We have everyone's burst. I think I'm gonna eat an electro potion just to see if I can really take this to the next level. We have one left, which is nice. And let's give ourselves an attack food here, like this one, just to really give her that, look at that boost, that's really good. And I'm very excited, so let's go. Sara will do big damage. Okay. Whoa! Holy crap, bro. Did you see that? 30k from our Sara. Well, okay then. I guess that answers that. Okay, well, safe to say, I am very surprised by that. I did not think she was gonna do 30k. That is crazy. I'm very proud of that. I think she's great too, so on to the next character. Now let's talk about Candace here. We are going to be doing the 2 tests, the Emblem and the Heart of Depth set, but still, I am quite worried about how it's gonna go. Now of course we want Mona. She also, with Hydro Resonance increases max HP, which is nice. Let's bring Benny back in here. And I think for Vaporize, we just need Shungling. And I think her normal attacks get infused, so we can also test it with Ayato and all that. So let's try this out and see if it works. Okay, we have all of our bursts. I don't think I have any Pyro Potions left over. Oh, I do. I have one. Okay, well, let's eat that. I don't know what Candace looks like with the... Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Well, with the crit rate food that's gonna run out in like 5 seconds probably, she's got a lot of crit rate now. It's up to 81%, which is nice, I think. So let's get this Corolla and then we can see how good she is. Or if she's terrible. I don't know. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. 12k, and she killed it. That ain't bad. I saw a 12k charged attack. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm proud of that. Good job, Candace. People say you're trash. You're not as trash as people say you are. I don't exactly know if you're supposed to do her burst before her Q or not. Interesting. So she's a support as well. So characters deal increased elemental damage with their normal attacks. Huh. Interesting. I will make sure to think about that in the future, actually. That's pretty cool. Now let's try it again with our boy Ayato, and see if that does more or less damage. Also gonna change to Heart of Depth as well. So let's take this from Barbara, take Yelan's goblet back, and you definitely probably need more What? Okay, hold on. 95%? Is that with the food? Okay, that's with the food, but still, bro, hello? Can we... Can we maybe get a little more crit damage with that? I mean, if it fits its ships, bro, honestly. 95 crit rate. I mean, I don't even care anymore. Let's just go. Alright, here we are. Let's break the shield, and then we will do interesting Candace damage. You gonna move, bro? Okay. $16k charged attack, I saw that, which was technically more than what she did with Emblem, but I'm not entirely surprised by that because I know that Hydro, or Heart of Depth, is a DPS set and Emblem is for supports. But still, I think that was pretty good. Alright, now that we are done with Candace, I think now it's time to move on to our final character of today's video. I forgot. Now for little Layla here, we're just gonna pretty much be doing a typical cryo DPS situation. Of course, if I had Shenhe, this would be amazing, but unfortunately I don't have that luxury. So we're gonna use Ganyu because her burst, people in her burst is 20% cryo damage bonus in her burst, so that's good. And then for the third one, we obviously need Benny, and now as you can see, this is going to be a melt-based thing, so we've got... Oh, it increases crit rate against frozen opponents. But I don't think that's gonna matter, because we're technically fighting a boss, but still, who cares? Alright, well, while I was trying to get bursts, I was using Layla's E and her normal attacks. She couldn't even hit 1k, bro. I know that... But she couldn't even hit 1k, so I'm kind of worried that she's not gonna do too hot, only because I know she's a shield, but so is Candace, and Candace did like 16k, so I don't know, but I think just to see how much we can really help this, I'm gonna eat food, so let's take a no tomorrow, and let's take a cryo potion, and see how bad or good this is. I'm very worried. I just hope that Ganyu doesn't kill it. 9k? Oh no, that's Ganyu. I'm pretty sure Layla did like 1.6k. Because Ganyu's the one doing 9k. I just know it. I didn't really see too much there. I don't know if her burst does an initial hit or not. Yeah, I don't think it does an initial hit, so that might be something to consider. I mean, she is a little sleepy girl, but... Come on, Layla. I can say I am a little bit underwhelmed by Layla's performance, but I wasn't expecting too much after I saw that the damage she was doing while I was trying to get her burst, so I still think it's okay though. It's gonna be fine because I mean, she is level 20, but still. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to let me know by smashing that like button and also subscribing if you haven't already, and also make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss out when I upload a brand new video. And if you want to see any more specific video ideas, make sure to comment them down below. I'm very open to suggestions. I'll do pretty much anything, honestly. I also want to say thank you so much for all the subscribers we've gotten recently. I'm still doing that Q&A, just waiting for a few more questions. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends!